for your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Yeah. Of course, we do free picks every day. Got just Major League Baseball going on today. I don't even think it's a full schedule, is it? I like today's schedule, though.
It's a smaller schedule, but I'm not in love with it.
I love it. I love
13 game card with a doubleheader.
What was your favorite game yesterday? What was your favorite one to watch?
I thought, for me, the early skid of games were the better bunch. The Reds were disappointing to me, but as far as watching, I enjoyed watching the Phillies and Nationals go under the total.
You know, I had the Diamondbacks in that Diamondbacks Giants game, but still was a really good game. I mean, it was action packed. It's like
the Diamondbacks had that game, and then they.
I mean, 6 runs out the gate. You know, it was like, oh my god, it's like awesome. I had the little side bet on the first 5 over. Got plus money on it. It's nice. So square. So square. It's not fair.
No, Dodgers run line and Yankees run line cash yesterday. So.
Yeah, the Pirates were in it, man. They had a shot.
Hey, if you're gonna lose the game, you might as well lose it.
It doesn't matter. You lose by 20 or you lose by 1. It counts the same.
The White Sox Twins game was pretty good yesterday too.
Was a good one.
White Sox, I thought I lost it, and then I looked back at the score and they won it in 10. So
the White Sox had every chance to lose that game, and every time they gave up the runs, they never had the lead until the very end.
Yeah, they went down, then they came back. They went down, and came back. They went down, and came back. And
every time. Every time. I don't know. For some reason, I don't have my comment window here. I'm trying to find it. See if we have any comments.
Yeah, I've been a White Sox junkie lately.
I always like the comments. Especially the snarky ones.
Orioles got a win yesterday.
I got some nice snarky comments in the on the YouTube videos yesterday. Nice. There we go. Comments. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, no one's commenting. No one has anything to say for themselves. All right. Well, we got Major League Baseball today. I like today's card a lot. Ton.
There's some gems out there.
There are some beautiful games out there. I think I have not been good the last 3 weeks. I've been terrible. So I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm sweeping the board today. I love it.
How many plays do you have?
I don't know. I'll go back and check. But I could add a couple more because there was some lines that weren't even out yet that I know I liked.
Yeah, I had to hold myself back too. There were a good number of games I could have gave out today.
So what happens when your fiance walks in and you're holding yourself back? She said, "What the hell are you doing?" Holding myself back.
Oh no, she joins in. She tries to pile on and she's just like, I've been waiting for this all day.
Holding back. Holding back. I'm holding myself back. Thanks to everyone who had the supportive comments of us yesterday. So we appreciate all of those.
We got the warm fuzzies.
Yeah, we did get some warm fuzzies. For every, it's like I think what happens is, and I think a lot of the people are right. They're like, for every one of those ass wipe comments you get, there's 10,000 people that like what we do and appreciate it. So I'm with you. I think with football season around the corner, we know our numbers right now are this is the lowest that they get during the year. I mean, we have like Wager Talk low numbers, right? It's like seriously, like no one's subscribing and stuff. Well, we still have more subscribers now than they have in the peak, right? But it's like it feels empty sometimes.
This is always a slow time of year.
It is a slow time of year. That's why we start. This is when we do Mitch Memo.
I enjoy baseball, but not everybody enjoys it. So,
Brian, you want to be on Mitch Memo?
Well, depends.
We can charge $1.75 for your picks.
No, that's okay.
$1.98.
You're not quite as good as the pick dogs and sports chat people, but we just want you around just in case we can maybe drum up a few bucks from you somehow.
Make it $1.
$1. It's $1. Even the dollar store is $1.25 right now with the supply chain issues.
Thrifty Thursday.
It's like my wife bought a pill cutter for the dog at the dollar store. It cost her $1.25. Thing works like crap. I'm like, you got it at the dollar store. It's like, what do you expect?
I'm a little worried. I haven't been to the gentleman's club in quite a while. I wonder if the inflation is going up to where I have to throw $2 instead of $1.
Don't worry, Brian. There's always going to be horrors.
The only inflation is never mind. I know where I was going to go with that joke.
You're not allowed to throw dollars at $2.
The inflation will be walking around you.
Speaking of inflation, we've got Justin Verlander at minus 375 today versus the Royals. We've got the Reds against the Pirates, and we've got the Phillies and the Nationals. Reds Pirates. It's game 1 of a doubleheader. Oddly enough, it's the same length as the Yankees Pirates series, but it's just one day. They're playing 2 games, and then they both are on their merry way. The Reds will be taking on the Rays after this, and the Pirates move on to Milwaukee. Chris, what do you think? Minus 375. I know this is your day. Will you lay the -1 on that one?
Not a chance. I know I'm bad with it sometimes, but yeah, this line got out of hand. I was telling Brian before we started here. I was like, there were some lines I wanted to bet, and then it just got too crazy, and this is one of them. So you're probably staying off of that one. But I'll go with the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line in game 1 of that doubleheader. I am not laying any sort of juice and paying up to bet Mike Minor. Ryan C. Contreras, he's had a couple rough starts, but he's the better pitcher here. And I think the Pittsburgh Pirates can tee off on Mike Minor and get themselves a win to start the day. So give me Pittsburgh in that one. And I'm going to go with the over 9.5 Nationals Phillies. I wish I'd seen Yohan Adonis, the starter for the Nationals last night. I would have put this one in, but it's fine. I still like it just the same, especially Bailey Falter on the other side. He hasn't been great either, but maybe this is a play against Adon more than anything else. Give me the over 9.5 Nationals Phillies.
All right. Brian, anything here? It's like that 375. Take the plus 1.5 on the other side. You still get massive payer.
Out of this group, and I believe the Pittsburgh Pirates might be the best play because you get Contreras at a very decent number here, and he is off a bad start, but overall his body of work, he gives you 5 strong innings. I think that Pirates bullpen can shut down the Reds. So for me, I think the Pirates are a good value. And just because I'm a degenerate gambler that loves plus 1.5, so I probably would take the Royals plus 1.5. They have been playing better baseball, but I like the Pirates better.
All right. Kind of like the Royals here against Verlander. I don't know.
Wow. You're a Bubik guy.
I'm not a Bubik. Bubich. Bubich to you. You're my Bubich.
It's a crazy price for sure.
You my Bubich. What? What the hell is this guy talking about? It's like our haters are just rating in the comments. You suck. You suck.
I'm the worst at pronouncing names for sure.
Son of a Bubich. You have Bubich, and then you'll have, if he has kids, then you'll have the son of a Bubich. He's the son of a Bubich, more than likely. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Bubitches?
What up, beaches?
We gotta wait a few more months to start doing that again.
College football, man. I'm ready.
Yep. I'm excited.
Canes,
I saw
baby.
The Pac-12, Big 12 might be picking up some Pac-12 teams. Is that what they're doing?
I don't know, but I know that Miami's recruiting like no one's business.
I saw they picked up a defensive tackle, was it? Or
offensive lineman, number 5 overall in the country.
Oh, it was offensive line. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. They have more. Last year's recruiting class, They had more top 300 players than anybody, and this year they're on track for the same. Like, they didn't have as many recruits as some of the other teams, but they had more guys in the top 300 than anybody. And then this year they're on track. They have the most as well. So, anyways, you don't want to get into a paying environment with us. That's for damn sure. You know, it's like we invented paying college players even before there was paying college players. Don't tell us about paying players. We invented paying players. You ever see their trophy case down in Coral Gables? Yeah, that's what's on.
It's been a little light lately, though. Much less.
Yeah, well, it's still more packed than most. Plenty in there. We got plenty in there. 5 rings.
Now, who do they open up against? Texas A&M?
No, they open with Florida A&M, I think, or something.
Oh, A&M. It was a different A&M.
Yeah, and then
I like Florida A&M.
They play Texas A&M and College Station.
Get on Florida A&M plus
plus the 62.5. Hear me out on this. It's like
Miami's going to be playing down. It's an in-state rival game. Yeah.
I always love when people
I'm practicing.
I love like some of the cappers, their write-ups. I sat down with my scouts, my my analysts.
Everybody in the room came to the same conclusion.
2 hookers and an 8-ball of blow, and we all came to the same decision.
I talked, they listened. And we all agreed.
It's a power play. All right. I'm taking son of a boo bitch here with the Royals. Taking plus 2.5. Still getting plus money.
See that.
I'm still getting
plus.
Plus
That's not bad at all.
Nah.
I should have taken 2.5.
You would take the plus 2. We've got Jordan Lyles. He's got a day job, along with she sells Silseth by the seashore. Chase sells Silseth by the seashore. Chase.
Yeah, I'd never be able to pronounce it.
John Wischkowski taking on Garrett Cole in Fenway. This is pretty much do or die for the Red Sox this series.
Yeah, the Red Sox didn't work out. That was my one loss yesterday. Of course, it was my big play.
Oh, they were looking ahead. Also, they said the rookie starter. Then you got Trevor Williams has found employment with the New York Metropolitans. Minus 174 is the going rate on a Trevor Williams these days. Brian, what do you think of these 3?
Boy, well, I'll start out in reverse. I think Trevor Williams is way overpriced. Mets will be lucky to get 4 innings out of him, I believe. I think the Marlins at this price, I'm going to wuss out and take the Miami Marlins plus 1.5, although I really think they could easily win the game outright because I think it's going to come down to the bullpens here. I'm going to take the Orioles and the Angels to go over the posted total. I lost on the Orioles over yesterday, but with Jordan Lyles on the mound, who has looked better lately, but he's capable of giving up 5 runs. And then you got Silseth on the Angels. I think we could see this get over early. So I'm going to take Angels Orioles over number.
Yeah, for me, I'm still going to stick with the Baltimore Orioles here. Jordan Lyles has pitched a lot better at home this season. He's got a sub-3 ERA. He has struggled in recent starts, but I think the Orioles just keep finding ways to win. They did it against the Texas Rangers, winning all 3 games by a run, and I think Lyles can keep the Orioles in it, and I think the Orioles can maybe steal another one here. I'm just not up to laying anything with Chase Silseth. And I'm going to go with the Boston Red Sox. I like Josh Winkowski, and I almost feels like even at minus 174 on the road, they're begging you for Yankee money because we usually see Garrett Cole as a minus 200 pitcher, and even if I think he's overpriced, I don't even want to lay anything with him at this point. I think the Red Sox get up for this game, and I think they take it at home at Fenway. So give me the Red Sox plus 145.
Who would guess that the Orioles would have a better record than the Angels at this point in the year? I think they're 2 games ahead of them.
One game ahead.
Is it 2? Oh, 1. Well, they're still ahead of them.
They're ahead.
The Angels had that great start to this season, too.
And the Orioles are 21-17 at home. They have a winning home record.
I think
Crazy.
it'll be definitely a team to keep watching down the stretch.
Craziness. Yeah, I like whoever's playing the Phillies on a regular basis here.
I'm passionate on the Phillies.
Yoan Adon. He's the Don. 16-23 on the road for the Nationals. Yeah, Bailey Falter is a minus 180 pitcher. I'll parlay him with Trevor Williams. That'll be really
2 4 inning guys.
Razor shop. My scouts, my analysts. 12-pack of Schlitz. 2 8-balls. And a pair of hookers I picked up right before. That's funny. You could really you could do the 12 days of Christmas for that one. What are you selling today, Chris?
Well, for me, I got my my $15 pickoff play of the month. I love this play today. Arguably my favorite pickoff play since we started doing the pickoff plays for me about a month and a half ago. So I got that for $15, or that play also part of my my Thursday Throwdown 3-pack. Got that for $40. Use that code July 14th for 14% off.
14% off. Brian?
Well, for me, off a winning day yesterday, 13-7 over my last 20 plays. But I lost my big play, so I got to bounce back. My titanium play just $15 today, or you can get my Bring Out the Broom 3-pack, all 3 plays, including that $15 play for $50.
I've got my $15 big play. I've got a early game, and I have a late 3-pack. So I have 5 picks today. 5 picks.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you hit this schedule. Pirates are playing the Reds again. Once is not enough. TBD taking on Bryce Wilson here. Spencer Strider's a minus 225 pitcher against the Cardinals. Matthew Liberatore. And then the White Sox, Dylan never ceases to amaze me up against Bo Brisky. Sounds like a country singer. Brian, what do you think?
Cardinals have been killing me lately, but I'm going to take them again plus 1.5. It just seems like extreme value here because I don't see Strider as a minus 225 pitcher. The Cardinals aren't a bad team. Liberatore, I can't even pronounce his name correctly. I think this will be a 1-run game tonight, but stronger play for me. I'm going to take the Detroit Tigers here plus 1.5. 20-15 on the road this year, and the White Sox just 12-28 on the run line at home. Dylan Cease is amazing. It should have put up a good game, but I think the Tigers keep it within 1.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cardinals plus 1.5 as well. I just see it as a 1-run game. I think the Braves could definitely win this one, but to get probably some plus money or at least a coin flip price for plus 1.5 with a solid team like the St. Louis Cardinals, I got to take that. And I'm going to go with the over in that Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game. I haven't been able to see who's starting game 2, but I still think we have a high-scoring game. Bryce Wilson, not necessarily an answer for a consistent role for a starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think he gets tagged a little bit here. And I think the Pirates can respond to whoever the Reds send out here. So give me the over in that one.
I'm trying to find my screen. All right. I don't know. I like the Pirates in this one against the Reds. The Pirates have always played well against the Reds. Just one of those things. And then got let's see. I keep losing my place here. I got too many screens open. And I like the White Sox, but I don't like the price. Just too high for me. And I would take a shot with the Cardinals just based on price alone. I just don't see it, It's too much. Got the Diamondbacks taking on the Rockies and the Padres and the Giants. Chris, what do you think of these?
Yeah, I was looking at the over 9 between the Rockies and Diamondbacks. You just have 2 struggling pitchers in Gomber and Keuchel. And if you don't want to take a chance on the bullpens, for whatever reason, I think that's more of a reason to go for the over, just in case these 2 teams don't hit it in the first 5. But you go first 5 over as well. And I like the under between the Padres and Giants for the most part. These two teams just haven't been hitting well over the last week, and this was going to be a pitcher's duel before you'd even seen those. You see the two names on the headline, Logan Webb and Joe Musgrove. You automatically think pitcher's duel. I think that's what we have here. So give me the under 6.5. I think that's a 3-2, 2-1 game either way.
Brian?
For me in this time slot here, I'm going to take the over. I see it up to 9.5 now, Rockies and Diamondbacks. I think Dallas Keuchel might be the worst starter in baseball, close to a 9 ERA with over a 2 whip. Then you got Gomber, who hasn't been setting the world on fire. I think either one of these two could account for 9 runs here. So with the bullpen, that should push them over. I'm going to take the over 9.5.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that. Kind of. It just it seems almost too easy.
Too easy. Yeah,
it seems just almost too easy. Because Keuchel's fully capable of giving up 7 right out of the gate in the first inning. We saw him do it in Chicago so many times this season. Gomber's a better pitcher than this. At least we know that.
Yep. Or on the road, he's not the best.
I like the Giants against the Padres. Webb against Musgrove. There's one of the streaks in the betting tools was pretty strong on the Giants, covering his run line dogs in this type of spot. Yurfie at Petco, and let's see what the other one was. I forget what the other one was, but there was some pretty hideous trends here. All negative Padres stuff. Chris, do you still love Joe Musgrove?
I do. I
All
do.
right.
I still like Joe Musgrove.
Jersey.
No, I wish I did actually, but no, I still like Joe Musgrove. He's got solid stuff, and he's pitching some of the best ball of his career for the Padres. Just Padres can't back him up right now.
Seems like a nice man. Anyways, we've got the Dodgers against the Cubs. Mark Leiter Jr. after last time out, he pitched actually really well. And then we got Seattle and Toronto. Toronto squeaking out a win against Oakland yesterday. Brian, what do you think?
This is the worst slot on the board, but if you had a gun to my head and I had to pick something, I would take the Dodgers minus 2.5 today. It's just Mark Leiter Jr. is a 31-year-old minor leaguer with, I think, a 3.54 career minor league average. I think Dodgers with Gonsolin, who's been consistently shutting down teams all year. The only way you can bet this game for me is to take the minus 2.5 because I'm not going to lay negative odds here.
Yeah, I think I was going to go with the over in that Blue Jays Seattle game. This would be a normal spot where the Jays would start Kevin Gausman, but he's still dealing with that ankle issue, so I'm assuming this is probably going to be a bullpen game. And the last time we saw a bullpen game for the Jays, gave up 11 runs in a doubleheader against Tampa Bay. I don't think Seattle does that much damage, but I think, a bullpen game for Toronto combined with Marco Gonzalez on the other side, I think we're destined for a higher scoring game here. I don't think Marco Gonzalez gets shelled, but I think he gives up maybe 3-4 runs over 6 innings. So give me the over in the Jays and Mariners. And I'm with Brian. I think the only way to bet this is to probably go Dodgers minus 2.5 to get plus odds, and maybe the Chicago Cubs team total under. But I think Gonsolin has another dominant outing at home here.
I like the Mariners. Gonzalez up against the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are just falling to the wayside. They might be this year's Padres unless they make a move or two.
I think Gonzalez has performed better than I expected of him this year. So
He kind of gets into trouble and then finds his way out of trouble.
Yep.
All right. Parlay time.
For me, in my parlay, I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Pirates in Game 1 on the money line. Really like that one with the Tigers plus 1.5 and the Miami Marlins plus 1.5.
I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Pirates money line Game 1, the over between the Nationals and Phillies, and the Boston Red Sox on the money line.
I'm going to go with the Cubs, the Giants, and the White Sox. This is Mitch for Brian and Chris. Thanks for joining us. Make it a winning day.